Can you imagine my shock and surprise when I see Junelle Bromfield is on social media again with headlines? The same social media she said that she don't care about because she's unbothered. Very much not surprised. Jamaica estranged 400-meter athlete Junelle Bromfield does not feel safe to return to the island, and she gave details in a sit-down with Simone Clark. According to Clark, Broomfield was not willing to travel to Jamaica to do the interview because she was scared after months of online threats. Junelle, quite honestly, the way how you're dragging this out, now I'm really going to need some receipts. I'm gonna need you to screenshot some of the threats. They won't kill you when you come to Jamaica. We all cut your throat. We all take you and dash you away. Anything like that you have on your social media, just screenshot it and make a post on Instagram and share it so we all can see it. Because at this point, the way how you're dragging it and you're dragging the narrative, it just seems like there's something else. Maybe you're seeking asylum. Maybe you think you're going to run for the US, but we'll talk about that later. Broomfield confirmed the statement from Clark, stating, "During the Olympics, even before I had to turn off my inbox because I was receiving death threats from people. I had my Jamaicans in my inbox saying that they wish my foot get broken in the Olympics." In the same Soul Session interview, she also stated she was told that she would be killed if she returned to Jamaica. Me need the receipts, honey. Me need the receipt. Teeth and tongue make fi chat, but one thing that never lies: receipts, proof, facts. The Quarter Miler expressed that despite wanting to visit the island to see her family, she does not feel it's the right time to return home. According to Junelle, people do not understand the magnitude of what she has been going through in the last couple of months. People say things without knowing how much it might hurt me or how much hurt it might cause. It could be a family, friends, and they say stuff that they don't know that are basically creating trauma in children, in adults, because when they say it, they're like, oh, we don't mean anything by it. And if you guys know Jamaicans, that's we have this thing where we make serious thing and turn it into joke, serious thing and turn it into a laughing matter. But it's not about the person who is tossing the insult. Basically, it's about how the person takes it, she outlined, and I completely agree. You may have the best of intentions, but the way you deliver a message is completely deliberate, and how the person is going to accept that message. And if you're delivering something that you want to be accepted, you have to come correct. It's up to you to come correct to make sure the message is accepted. And a lot of people do not want to put the work in to make sure what they say is accepted, understood, and acknowledged. The caption for the preview post this week episode with Junelle Bromfield was filmed in Orlando. We visited Junelle because she was afraid to come home. She shared that life after the Olympics has been good, but fear she has kept her away, including receiving death threats. Junelle feels people don't fully understand the challenges she faced in recent months. It continued, therapy has been her foundation during this time, and she started it thanks to her boyfriend, Noah Lyles. Driven by fear of returning to poverty, she was determined to change her life. At just 8 years old, she decided she would have become an Olympian. Shout out to you. Notably, the criticism Broomfield has been facing is a result of her American boyfriend, Noah Lyles, revealing in an interview that she told him secrets about Jamaican athletes. And let's start from the beginning. The whole controversy started when your boyfriend, because this is not even a long-term man, this boy have put you in the friend zone for years. You guys just started dating in 2022 officially, and he claims since you guys were on social media talking in the DMs and talking in text, you have been telling him information about Jamaican athletes. So a way before you're going on a relationship with Noah, you did tell him people business. So let's get that out the way. And if there's anyone to blame, it's your man. Your man took your pillow talk and shared it on a public forum. You, as an athlete and knowing how Jamaica is, especially around Olympics time, think that was going to slide? Did you really think that was going to slide with Jamaicans? And you knew you were going to be an Olympian from 8 years old, according to this. So if you knew you were going to be an Olympian, you need to do your research. The people them like Elaine Thompson-Herah that has faced nothing but criticism in the media and disrespect. Johan, I can list a bunch of Jamaicans, but you are taking it up on yourself to spread this narrative that woe is me, this victim mentality. And I can't understand why you think that Jamaicans don't have a right to feel the way that they do. They have every right to feel the way that they do, and how they voice it and how they do it is up to them. I think it's up to them to do it in a respectful manner, and some may do it in a respectful manner and some may not. And if you don't feel like it was given in a way that you want to accept, it's up to you to say that. You have every right to feel how you feel, especially if they were talking or colorist stuff in your comment section. I completely agree that that is wrong, but I can't say I blame Jamaican people for saying what they say about you, talking about your teammates, knowing that Noah Lyles run for America and you run for Jamaica. We are rivals. Giving people insider information is literally like telling a thief how to come and break into your home. What I will say is, Junelle, it's fine. It's absolutely fine if you want to seek asylum and you're using this as a way to do so. It's absolutely fine if you want to run for the US and you're going to use this as a way to do so. But quite honestly, you could have some decorum, some tact, and do it a completely different way. And I understand that there's a lot of money in athletics, especially on the American side with deals and sponsorship, and this whole victim card may garner you some of that. But you could have done this in a more tactful way. I don't know. This to me is given PR stunt. This is given I want to run for the US, but I don't know how to get my foot in the door. Honestly, if you were going to do this, I feel like you could have done the Sonia Richard Ross way. You could have made Noah Lyles get married to you. You got your papers. You started running for the US. You got more sponsorship. You got more money. You got more notoriety, because there is a lot of money and notoriety in the US side of track and field. But the way you're dragging this just make me feel like this is a PR stunt for you to seek asylum in the United States of America. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to follow my gut, because 9 times out of 10, my gut is never wrong. But one thing I will say, you coming to the US and probably running for the US, that's fine. But Sydney McCullin is about to start running the 400 meters, and I guarantee you, you're not going to beat her. Kendall, you're not going to beat her. Alexis and Aaliyah, not going to beat them. And my honorable mention is Shamor Little. You're definitely not going to beat her. So if that is the way you're going, or the move you're trying to make, I would suggest you think and prepare and know that you are going to be one of those girls that are probably not going to make it to another Olympics if you run for the United States of America, because their team is stacked, that field is stacked. Everybody is hungry and ready and waiting and consistently practicing. So if that's the angle you're trying to go, I would suggest you do a little bit more research and you think about it a little bit more. But if you are actually fearing for your life and you think that your life is in danger, because I've been on social media for a long time and people have made threats to me, but that has never stopped me from going to Jamaica. I just make sure that, quite frankly, I have my security. I'm on my P's and Q's. I'm vigilant. But if you're so afraid for your life, hey, I can't say I blame you for not going to Jamaica. But quite honestly, I'm going to be completely truthful. I don't believe that's it. I believe you're going to seek asylum and this is a way to do it. I believe you want to run for the US and this is a way to do it. And I also believe that your boyfriend don't want to get married to you right now because he probably feel like it's too early to go walk down the aisle and it's too much for him for that commitment. And this is a way that you guys have talked about, that you think you can garner some sympathy, you can garner some PR, you can also get your asylum papers, and you can also run for the US, and it's a win-win in your eyes. But with that being said, you completely have every right to feel how you want to feel. And also, Jamaican people have every right to feel how they want to feel. With that being said, I'm going to end this video here. Comment what your thoughts are. Do you think this is a pure stunt to garner sympathy and to seek asylum or to run for the US? Do you think that Noah Lyles is actually going to get to marry to Junelle one day? What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Like, comment, share, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.